Hey everyone, this is Jessica, and right now I am painfully waiting for my massive files to upload to my own server and Creative Market. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to walk you through the update and show you what's new. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that I wanted to give you all the patterns that I made that were within the pattern file as a texture pack. So if you let's here, look here, you're going to have a download link, and you're going to be able to download the textures, the gold textures, and they're all saved as 6x6 inch 300 dpi files, and you've got 162 of them. That's all of the patterns that were in the kit. And I've got them open here on Bridge, and you can just see you've got all of these luxurious base textures to work with. And this is handy, especially if you want to use them as a background or something like that for one of your designs. And just click here, and you can see they're big and they're beautiful. And now you have them all as JPEGs in case that's more convenient for you. And the next thing that I'm going to show you is that I updated the kit. Basically, I wanted to make the patterns a bit bigger so that you don't run into any seams if at all possible. So what I did was I made those bigger, and so you have a new pattern file that you need to load. And then I had to update the actions because of that, because the actions link to the patterns. And then the newest thing is I made styles. And the styles are just a total speedy way to add gold and silver to your designs. They're not really meant to replace the full editability that you get with the Auto Magic actions, but if you want quick gold or silver, that's going to be your new man. So first of all, I'm just going to walk you through replacing. You want to replace the patterns that I gave you before. So I just go to my paint bucket here, go up here, and I've got all my patterns here. But what you want to do is you want to replace your patterns with the version 2. So I'm going to click open, and that's going to make sure I have all of my version 2 patterns loaded in my kit, which are bigger than the version 1. And then you want to have your actions here, and you want to you can just load your actions. And let's find that. Here we go, version 2 actions. Click open, make sure you got the version 2, very important. Because otherwise, if you run the version 1 actions, they're connected with the version 1 pattern. So it'll just make you have to choose a pattern, and that's defeating the purpose of the speed. So we got those loaded up. You know how to use those. Now you're good to go. Everything works the same with them, the patterns and the actions. It's just that they're better now, and they're bigger. Now the new thing that I want to introduce to you is styles. And for full editability, I don't like to use styles because when you put a pattern overlay on a layer, you can't just use a clipping mask to hold it on there. You've got to make a layer mask in it. And actually with the layers, how I tiled them, you actually get a bit more brilliant actions by using the Auto Magic actions. But the styles are near equivalent on the gold and silver. And so what I wanted to let you do is put instant gold and silver accents or styles on anything. And there's actually, I think, 648 if I'm correct. Let me check my calculator here, yeah. You've got all 162 different textures that I made, and you have them in gold and you have them in silver. But not only that, you have them in print and web resolution. So that means I had to duplicate them 4 times to make them super convenient. Because one thing that I noticed, and I downloaded some other, layer styles or a kit that had styles, is that there's no way to save the styles so that it will show the same on print resolution and web resolution. If you create it with a print resolution, the style, when you apply it to the web resolution, it's going to look like tiny or large. It's not going to look right. And that's a real pain in the butt. But I actually wanted to take the extra time to make both print and web for you so that if you are working in these environments, the print and web, you don't have to apply the print and it looks teeny tiny, the pattern on there. You know, that's just a bummer, and that's defeating the whole purpose of doing it really fast. So I went through and I made print and web and gold and silver for all of them. So that makes a total of 648 styles you have. And so it's super massive and it's really fun and fast. So if you just go to your styles, make sure your styles panel is open, and you want to load styles here. And what I'm going to do is find my dang kit. I need to put it somewhere a little more convenient. Here's my layer styles. You're going to have, they're really big, so you're going to have like 4 different downloads. But I'm going to download the gold, or add the gold. I'm going to add the gold print, and I'll show you why I'm going to add them separately so that they're handy. So first I'll start off with print. I'm going to add the gold print, hit open. That's going to add all of my gold print styles. Now I'm going to load styles again, and I'm going to go to the silver, and I'm going to load the silver print. And that's really easy so that I could see that there's gold and I could see that there's silver. Now I want to load the web ones. So I'm going to load the web gold at the bottom. And now I'm going to load the silver ones, the silver web at the bottom. And I'll show you why I do this, but you can just load some of them. You don't have to load any of them. This is just another bonus. It's a really big bonus of how to do Golden Glam really fast. So I know that I have my print at the top, and then I've got my web at the bottom. So that's going to help me out. Now I'm right here in my print document, and I've got these samples here. And so all I'm going to do is just click my flowers, and I'm going to keep to the ones at the top because this is print. I'm in 300 DPI, so it'll look nice. And you can just click here and just see all the different styles in gold just instantly. It's so fast. It's so fun. And this will make it so fast for you to just, you know, when you need a little gold here on an accent, or you need something fast and, you know, you just don't want to run the action. And you even got transparencies, which is really fun to play with, so that you see through them. So that's how that comes into play. And you got the same thing in the silver. So you've just got all of these silver styles that I created before, but with just a single quick click, 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 and it's just even faster, you know, so it's just fun. It's just another way for you to glam. It doesn't have as much of the editability as the full auto magic actions that I created, but hey, it's fast, it's fun. So you've got that, and then, so I'll just show you on some of the text down here. And there we go. So anyway, you can play around with it. It's just, you know, one more way to glam. It's a, you know, can be a big resource for you. Now, I'm going to show you why I made 2 sets of them for web and print. Because if you go over here to the web and you push the print graph, the print ones, it's not going to look very good, and it's going to look really small. That's because what I was saying before, it's going to put the pattern overlay at a different percentage. So what I did is I went through and I made web resolution ones. So you just stick to your web ones down here if you're in a web document, like you're doing something for the web, and now that looks right. And now it's got the full detail and everything. Same thing with the silver here. So you can just click, 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 find something you like. This is really handy if you know you like gold and silver, you use that a lot, you're not doing a lot of the color glam. But it's just so fast and it's fun. And I have these as thumbnails, but you can show them as a list as well. So this is kind of a little bit, maybe, this is how I normally view them, is on the list. It's just that when I was creating them, I put them as a little swatch. So that's just really fun. Fun, fast way to glam. And took me a lot of time, but I just wanted to take that extra time and make them in the right resolutions for you, because I've downloaded kits where they just had one resolution, and it looks fine if you put it on a print, but if you put it on web, the pattern is totally tiny, and then you have to go in and you have to double click the pattern overlay and change the percentage. And I just wanted to do a little bit of work so that you didn't have to. And even though I have like a lot of different ones, I just wanted to take the extra time and make it faster for you. So I'll just show you the demo here. Like, this is a print resolution document. And if I click let's see here, one of these web things. Like if I click the web one, it's totally big and it doesn't look right. So that's why I made the print ones up here at top. That looks good. The same thing if you have the web and then you click the print, it's just going to look bad. So that's the quick rundown. That's the new styles. That's how you replace your kit. Everything is just bigger, badder, and I made a whole nother big, actually probably doubled, more than doubled the kit for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it. If you like it, click recommend, leave a comment. That would really help me out. And I also have something really exciting brewing for brushes, and I will tell you about that tomorrow. So I will talk to you then.